Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. There's news and backstage updates with the Spear Squad and their future within the WWE on what their future is going to be like. Let's get into the show, ladies and gentlemen. Last month, the Spear Squad, a modified version anyway, returned to the WWE to insert themselves in arguably the most compelling program on SmackDown between Dolph Ziggler and The Miz. Of course, debuted in the WWE as original 5 members of the Spear Squad back in 2006. They beat Kane and Big Show on Monday Night Raw for the WWE World Tag Team Champions. I was mad about that because how do you have two great giants, man? When they won the Tag Team Champions at Taboo Tuesday, I was so pumped for them, man. I was happy for them because these guys would fit well in the tag team. Nobody was going to beat them. And then the night after WrestleMania, the Spear Squad, the 5 spirits of the Spear Squad, they beat Big Show and Kane and became the new WWE World Tag Team Champions. In my opinion, that was an upset. Okay, then they feuded with DX. Then they joined Vince McMahon and Shane McMahon to feud with D-Generation X. Okay, that went on for a while. And the whole thing of them coming back, it was awesome, in my opinion. Having them feud with Dolph Ziggler, and first off, The Miz and Dolph Ziggler feud was awesome, was good, was entertaining. They were killing Monday Night Raw with this feud. They were literally killing it, man. This was the feud that people were interested in, 1. Number 2, people were drawn in it. Number 3, people cared about it. Number 4, people couldn't stop watching it. People were excited for every single Tuesday night for SmackDown to watch The Miz and Dolph Ziggler feud. They didn't care about Raw. People were falling asleep for Monday Night Raw. They were pumped for Dolph Ziggler and The Miz every single week. Their match at No Mercy was freaking good. And then the Spear Squad gets involved in it. At first, I didn't like it, but I enjoyed it. I think it works. It's doing good because Dolph Ziggler was part of the Spear Squad, and it works with these guys. But I just was never a fan of the Spear Squad back in 2006. I wasn't a fan of them. And the only person, whether people can disagree out there or not, Dolph Ziggler was the only guy out of that Spear Squad who amounted to anything. He amounted to more than any of those guys in the WWE. He was the chosen one. Rather, they booked him wrong. Rather, they booked him like crap. Rather, he became a world champion. It became a jobber. You can agree that he still had a better success than any of those people in the WWE. Rather, he got booked like crap. Rather, he got treated like crap. He was the person who they wanted to be in WWE. None of those guys went anywhere. But Dolph Ziggler was the chosen one, and he kept going and going and going. And he's still there to this day. And The Miz brings him back now. Now, however, it appears the gig may be more than a one-time deal. So, they may be staying now on SmackDown. Well, that's good. In my opinion, like I said, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not happy that they're back. But I understand why they want them to put over people. You got Rhino and Slater, man, who are a good tag team. You know, they're over. People like them. I like them. I'm a fan of Rhino and Heath Slater, man. This is good for both men. Rather, people don't like Rhino out there. This is good for them. Okay, you got Thrash and Mosher, which what's the point of bringing them back? They're not going to go nowhere. Oh, well, we just want to bring them back just to put over the tag team. Okay, I'm not interested in that. They came back. You got the Usos over there. So I don't know how people are really liking this thing. If you guys like them back or not, let me know. However, they have been impressed. The officials have been impressed by the returns of Kenny and Mikey. They may be negotiating a full-time deal for the duo. The two were used this week on SmackDown to put over American Alpha. That match was actually good. I didn't have a problem with that match. I liked it. I love American Alpha. I think American Alpha, they were good with Spear Squad a little bit, but I like American Alpha working with Rhino and Slater. I think that works better. I think it's better competition for both of those men, for both tag team. Having American Alpha, fight Spear Squad, I don't think there's competition right there for those two. Going forward. Now, it was the event immediately following the brand split. There was a serious lack of depth certain divisions on each show. The tag team division was one glaring example on Tuesday nights. The oddball pairing of Slater and Rhino have been temporary relief, as seen only the Usos and American Alpha were getting a significant treatment. People like the Usos as heel. I don't. But it's something new, it's something different, and I think it's cool that they're doing that. The Headbangers have been booked twice to help put over the teams. The Spear Squad could do more than that. So what do you guys think? I mean, I think this is a bad idea to have the Spear Squad come to WWE, So if they break from the Miz and Dolph Ziggler feud, I just don't see these guys going nowheres then. I think they're not going to go nowheres. They're not going to amount to nothing. They only came in for the Dolph Ziggler and Miz feud. That's it. Okay? Which was awesome, and I like it, and I enjoy it. But when this feud's done, and they want a full-time deal, I think this is a bad idea. I don't think they're going to go nowheres. I don't think they're going to amount to anything. The Spear Squad. So, let me know in the comments below. Should they have a full-time deal in WWE? Let me know in the comments below if you agree with it or not. And also, guys, subscribe to my channel to get more wrestling episodes by clicking that red subscribe button. I definitely appreciate it very much, guys. Also, the article's below in the description. And follow me on Twitter at The Talk Show 101. The link will be in the description for you guys below, because YouTube is freaking messing up with their sub boxes. People aren't seeing my videos. So go to follow me on Twitter. That way you guys won't miss any of my episodes. So you got to follow me on Twitter to get my videos. For now, until YouTube fixes their crap. Until then, guys, I'll see you later. Subscribe.